Hello. Oh, no, not hello. Hi, my name is Jack, and welcome back to another video. And today, this is another Voices video. Something I've just really noticed, by the way, is this is the first time that I've recorded on this with the new update, because yeah, there's been a new update on my iPad. I updated it yesterday, and it's updated all the recording system and stuff, and I do kind of really like it. So I need to make sure that I do get used to it, because otherwise I'll be going the wrong ways. But it looks pretty cool. I do really like the new update. So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Also, I do like the new numbers, the new graphics of the recording. I do really like that. Yeah, something I will have to get used to. Anyway, so today, yeah, we're doing another Voices video again. So, yeah, for the past few days now, I've been doing voice videos a bit different. I've not been doing them in numbers. I've been doing them a bit different. So this one's going to be a bit of a different one again. And the main thing I want to talk about today is basically creating a YouTube channel, because at the moment, I know that I did touch on this one before. I think it was in one of the tip video ones. It might have been the first ever one that I did. I touched on like creating YouTube channels, growing channels, and stuff like that. So today I want to talk about the main thing about creating a YouTube channel, because at the moment, like, people might find it quite difficult of creating a channel. So the thing that I do want to go through today is basically of how good it is to create a channel, because at the moment it might be difficult for people, it might not be difficult for people. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to go through today. I kind of want to go through the creative, like, channel sort of thing. I want to kind of go through all that. So I will try to explain as much as possible, and hopefully all of it should be okay. I don't know how long I'm going to go on for. I'll try not to go on for too long, but I will let you all know. So the first thing that you need to do, by the way, is you need to get an email account. So make sure that you've got an email or a Gmail. It does work with email and it does work with Gmail. So make sure that you've got any of them accounts, because if you haven't got one, then you will have to create an account if you haven't got one already. I was actually quite lucky, because I actually already had a Gmail before I created my YouTube channel. So I was actually pretty lucky about that. But yeah, if you don't have an account at all, you need to create one. I will try and do a tutorial on this at some point. I believe, did I do one ages back? I'm not sure if I did or not, but yeah, I do plan to do one anyway in the future, so make sure I stay around for that. But this is just my own opinion anyway. So make sure that you've got an email or a Gmail. That's what you need to do, by the way. And if you've already got one, that's absolutely fine. But if you haven't got one, you need to obviously create one. It can be like any name and then Gmail, stuff like that. Make sure that you do recognise the email and stuff like that, and then you should be all fine. And then after that, you have to select. I'm going to go through like all the creative things first, and then I'll go through some of the other things. Yeah, I'll go through some of the other things as well. So the next thing you need to do is your date of birth. So you need to remember how old you are, and you need to remember when you were born, and stuff like that. So you need to put all that in. And then after that, I think it comes up with gender. So it's either male or female, obviously what you are. And then after that, I think it comes up with your age. So make sure you put the right age in, because otherwise, if you don't do that, then you're not going to know what age you are. Obviously, I'm 20, so I already know what I am. And then I believe it comes up with a bit of information on it. I don't know what it comes up with again. The last time I created a channel was last month, wasn't it? Yeah, well, last month somewhere. I created a YouTube channel. It was actually this channel that I'm using right now. My name is Jack. That was the last channel I created on here, and that was at the end of August. So it's nearly been a month since I've last created a channel. And at the moment though, I do know how it works, and sometimes I don't, because with the emails and stuff. So I am kind of a little bit rough with that. But it is all box standard really of creating a channel. I know that things you might be difficult with is basically finding a right email or a Gmail account, which might be quite difficult for you, because for some reason when I created my first main channel, I didn't actually find it quite difficult to have a name in it. I didn't actually find it quite difficult. I actually found it quite easy. And then kind of after that, it was basically just created, and then it was all fine really. And then and I just found it all right. So everything was okay onto it, and I just found it quite easy. But a lot of people might end up struggling with creating these channels, and obviously so they might find it quite difficult. I know that obviously the YouTube creative systems like had updates and that, so it might be different than what it were in 2016 when I created my first channel. So it might have been a bit different back then, but I found it quite interesting because when I created it anyway, I actually did it on my laptop because I had a laptop back then. I didn't have a computer, so the way how I created my channel is I did it through my laptop. That's the way how I created my channel, and basically I did it on that way. So it might be a bit difficult for like all people, but I think after that you will find it quite easy and stuff like that. For me, with the future, I do plan to get a lot more channels. I don't want to have too many channels though, because otherwise, if I have too many, then that means I'm not going to track down which channel I'm using, and otherwise I'll be working on right channels. But I do plan to do a channel when I do get a job. That won't be until after college though, so that'll be about 20. Well, that'll be about 25. So when I get to about that age, I will be having a channel for a job. Because I want to talk about my videos about how my job's getting on and stuff like that. So I think that's what my next channel is going to be after I've had these ones for a couple of years running. But yeah, but all in all, it's not too bad of like creating channels. Like I don't even know what it is like right now. Like it is kind of quite easy, but I think it should be all right. And then I think the final thing that you need to do is you need to do like details and stuff. I think that's the last thing that you need to do. Of creating it, and then after that you're all up and ready really. And then after that, when you're done, you sign into YouTube as your email or Gmail, and then after that put your password in. Obviously, you need to remember what your password was, so make sure that you've got that written down. What I normally do is if I have to remember a password, I just write it down, and that's what I do. So yeah, make sure you've done that. And then after that, you'll be logged in. I believe you do need to log in again when the email has been created. I think if you're doing it through Google, I believe you've got to sign into the email again on YouTube, so you're actually signed in. I'm pretty sure it's that way around. And then when you've done that, you're all up and running, and then your channel's done. And then that's fine, and then you can do whatever you want on your channel then. I know that the first main things that you need to do though is you need to get a profile picture, and you need to get a cover photo, because that's the main two things that you need to do first. Because the thing I kind of realised is every time that I've created a channel, it always comes up with the letter J on it, and the reason why is because it's Jack, obviously, so it comes up with the J. But if you've got any other names that you call it, it will come up with a different letter. But what it does is it comes up with a letter, and then it's got a different colour background on it, which is any colour, by the way. So yeah, it comes up with like any colour. That's what it always comes up with. And then after that, you're all fine. And then the thing that you need to do next is you need to obviously get you need to get a profile picture, a cover photo, and all that. And then when you've done that, you can start finding people to subscribe to. It's all pretty box standard, really. And then if you do want to make your first video on the first day that you've done it, that is fine. I know that I didn't, by the way. I created mine on the 23rd of June, and I didn't start my first video till the 26th. So it was a few days until the channel was made, because that's what I did. But a lot of people have got their opinions anyway of what they want to do. If they do want to create the channel on the day it was created, or they want to do it a few days later, but it's just up to them when they want to start. So yeah, if you don't want to do that, or if you're a channel that is basically a channel where you don't do no videos at all and you're just using it for subscribing people, that's fine, because the thing I've realised is there's a lot of people that I've subscribed to, a lot of my friends that don't do videos on their channels. They basically just have channels as watching people, or they're using the channel for like commenting on them. And a lot of people have kind of got different ways, really. Like they've just done a channel where they just want to comment on people, that they don't want to do any videos on them. And that's what I rate a lot of people have done, by the way, on their channels, because a lot of people might be a bit, maybe a bit too frightened, maybe, to do videos on theirs or something. But the main reason why I wanted to do a channel is because that I wanted to do videos. I wanted to create my own videos, and that's what I've done. And that's kind of the style I am. So if you're doing it that way around, that is absolutely fine. But doing like piece details and stuff like that. So yeah, and then after that, you're free to go. Find some channels that you really like. And yeah, make sure you subscribe to the ones that you know that you do watch, or sometimes you do watch and stuff. And obviously there is some good channels out there that you might like. And stuff like that. And oh yeah, make sure you come up with a name, by the way. I didn't actually mention that, did I? Make sure that you come up with a decent name for your channel as well. So going back to that first tips video that I did on growing your YouTube channel. I mentioned in that video about what your channel were going to be. So if it were going to be a gaming channel or a face channel or anything like that, it can be anything. So make sure that you do it like that, by the way. So make sure you come up with a very good name for it, by the way, a name that you might really enjoy. Like, it can be any name, by the way. So like, come up with a name that might be really cool for you, and then after that you're all up and running. And then when you've done that, you can start creating the videos that you do want to do, what the channel's obviously aimed on, and then when you've done that, you're all, and then you're fine. You're all absolutely fine after that, and then after that you won't have too many problems, really. It'll all be very easy for you. That's if you're not struggling too much, I might say. But yeah, it'll all be fine. And then that means you're all up and ready to go and just create what you want to do. And this is only my opinion, by the way. Like, obviously, people can do what they want on their channels. Like, I'm not up to them. But yeah, because on my main channel at the moment, I'm not just doing games on there. I'm doing other videos. Obviously, at the moment, I'm doing a lot more live streaming now as well. So that's kind of like got my channel a bit different now. But the thing is like I just didn't want to do gaming. I wanted to do other things on the channel, and that's what I've done, by the way. I wanted to do a lot of things on it, and that's what I've done with my channel so far. I've done a lot of other things on it. So like I said from before, like, I'm not really controlled in people's channels. Like, they can do whatever they want on them. But basically, I'm just kind of giving you that a bit of advice and stuff, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm kind of giving you. So if you're kind of like struggling, do let me know. And obviously I know that a lot of people don't let me know, but yeah, just let me know anyway if you're struggling. And then after that, just let me know. As I said from before, you've got all the help on there that you need. So you've got all of it on there, and then yeah, and then you're all should be perfect. So yeah, the next thing I want to talk about now is basically about the profile picture and cover photo. Now, basically at the moment, if you're not a good editor, just get a picture off the internet, which is another thing I'm thinking of, or if you are a good editor and you do make your own profile pictures, have one of them. Create your own. You can do that. Obviously, with this channel, I created my own thumbnail. I created it by myself, and I did it really well, by the way. Yellow and black. There you go. Yeah, I did a really good job on it. But yeah, fancy a profile picture. You can have anything you want. You can have one off the internet if you want, or you can just make your own. Do whatever you want. Same with cover photo. You can do what you want with that as well. But yeah, I'm not that sort of that person with putting internet pictures on. I just want a picture that I can do by myself, and that's what I did do, by the way. Yeah, I've done that on all 4 channels, by the way. I've done that on every 4 of them. So yeah, that's what I did on all 4 of them, and I do want to carry on with that. So yeah, like I said, that is your opinion as well, and you do want to do that. And also make sure that your channel is laid out as well. I know this is not part of the video, but make sure that you've got like laser rows on your channels as well, because with all of my channels, I've got everything in a row. By the way, I don't think I've done it on this channel yet. I don't think my 4th channel. I don't think I've done it on this one yet. Basically, on my channels, I've got sections of every series on it, and that's kind of really cool, that, because I do really like it like that. So I've got every single section of every series on, which I do really like. So if you want to do that as well, that is fine, because that means people can check you out and see what videos you've got, or if you've been on for a very long time or something. So make sure that you do like sections on that as well, which is really cool, because that's what I've done, by the way, and I wanted to do that anyway, because that looks really cool anyway. I know that for a fact there is a series on there. I think it's called Hardcore Survival Island, that I did 2 years ago now, and that is actually still on my section, which I've not removed. So I know that that's on there, which is really good. I will be carrying on that series while when it does come back. So I will be doing that. So yeah, I've kind of got a few things on there that I've been on for a long time now, and yeah. So yeah, make sure you do like your sections and stuff. That'll do your channel really nicely, and yeah, and then you'll just see how you get on there. But it just all depends on how you get on, I guess. But if you get on quite nicely, then that is absolutely fine, really. I'm not going to really control you, really, but yeah, it's all fine anyway. So do let me know on that. But yeah, guys, I think that's pretty much it, really. I did say that I didn't want to go on for too long, and yeah, I think this is going to wrap it up. I think then. So yeah, I might do maybe another one of these again. Maybe I don't really know whether I will, but it is kind of a bit of a similar one compared to yesterday's one and the one I did the other day. But this is kind of an important one about creating a YouTube channel, because at the moment though, like, people find it, like, they find it quite struggling of creating channels anyway. Like they do find it quite difficult and stuff like that. But at the moment, like, they do find it quite difficult. Yeah, trying to know that in downstairs. They've got the karaoke on, which well, they haven't had it on in ages, so they've got that on downstairs. Yeah, so trying to ignore all of that. Anyway, yeah, as we're saying, yeah, so yeah, trying to like ignore a lot of things if you are struggling, and it might be quite easy for you, but yeah, I know that the most important thing about creating a channel is about obviously getting an email and a Gmail, which obviously if you don't have one, and also having a name for your channel as well. I know that that's the 2 most important things, but at the moment though, like, it's not that difficult to do a channel like this anyway. Like, people might find it quite difficult, and people might not find it difficult, but it's basically just up to them anyway if they do find it difficult. But yeah, it's basically just up to like, basically just up to the people anyway that might find it quite difficult and stuff. But yeah, it's up to them anyway. But yeah, do let me know with struggle problems and stuff. Like, if you do find it hard and stuff like that, like, let me know on that. And that people might actually find it quite difficult for some reasons. Maybe people, might do or something, but yeah, I don't know, but we'll have to see. But yeah, we'll see how it goes anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna end it there. I have kind of gone through a lot of things on this one today, so yeah, there'll be one more of these tomorrow, and then on Monday I'll be starting something new again. So make sure you stay around for that. I don't want what that's gonna be yet, but I will let you know what that's gonna be on Monday. So we've got one more of these tomorrow, which will be recorded in the evening again, as the time that I'm recording right now. I will be filming the final, Voices video for now. I do plan to do more of them in the future, but at the moment though, there's kind of a lot more stuff I want to do on this channel. There is a lot more that I want to do, So I do plan to do a lot more other things coming up, and I've actually got a lot of ideas coming anyway that I want to do. So yeah, make sure to stick for Monday with my next new idea, which I will be doing as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Help this channel get to 10 subscribers. That's what we're on the road to at the moment. I know that we are still on 7, but hopefully we will. Hopefully we'll get to 10 by the end of the year. Hopefully we will get there. But it just all depends on like how our videos get on and stuff like that. But hopefully by the end of the year we will get to 10 subscribers. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this one. Hopefully it's helped. By the way, of creating a YouTube channel. I know it's like, I know it's hard for others, but do let me know with feedback. And yeah, if you're struggling. So hope it's helped anyway. And I'll see you. What was the? Oh, I can't remember what the outro was. Oh, there we go. I got it in the end. Finally got into my head. So I will see you all very, very soon.